If you're over 60, there's something in your kitchen that could be wrecking your heart. It's not sugar, it's not salt. It's the oil you're cooking with, the one you use for frying, baking, and tossing your salads. The one that's been sitting on your shelf for years because doctors and food companies told you it was healthy. They lied. Most seniors have no idea that 4 of the most common oils on store shelves are highly unstable. They break down under heat, they trigger inflammation, and they quietly damage your arteries with every bite. These oils are everywhere, in restaurants, in packaged foods, and in your own home. And they don't just block your arteries, they speed up aging, spike your blood pressure, and ruin your cholesterol. But here's the part no one told you. There are better oils, cleaner oils, oils that protect your heart, support your joints, and even improve blood flow in adults over 60. You just have to know which ones to swap in. In this video, we're counting down the 4 worst oils for your heart and then the 4 best oils to use instead, backed by real science and ranked in order. Now let's begin with oil number 4. It's labeled as heart healthy, sold in nearly every store and trusted by millions. But for seniors, it could be the most dangerous mistake. Number 4, corn oil. It sounds harmless. It's made from corn, after all. You see it in bright yellow bottles with big claims on the label. Cholesterol-free, great for your heart, naturally extracted. But those labels don't tell the whole story. Corn oil is one of the most heavily refined oils in the world. The corn used is usually genetically modified. It's processed with high heat and industrial solvents to squeeze every drop out of the kernels. And by the time it reaches your pan, what you're left with is an oil packed with omega-6 fats, way more than your body needs. Now here's the danger. Omega-6 fats aren't evil. Your body needs some, but corn oil takes it to another level. Just 1 tablespoon can contain up to 7,000 milligrams of omega-6. That's enough to tip your balance completely out of whack, especially for seniors who already have some inflammation in their joints or arteries. Multiple studies have linked a high omega-6 intake to elevated levels of C-reactive protein, a blood marker of inflammation. And in adults over 60, high CRP is a red flag for heart trouble. It means your blood vessels are irritated, your arteries are stiffer, and your risk of a cardiac event goes up. Corn oil may lower your LDL slightly on paper, but it does nothing to protect the delicate lining of your blood vessels, and in the long run, it may cause more harm than good. If you've been using corn oil for years, it's time to take a hard look at your bottle. That was oil number 4. Next up, an oil even more unstable, one that breaks down fast and produces compounds that silently damage your cholesterol from the inside. Number 3, grapeseed oil. It's often sold as a clean, healthy option for cooking, light in flavor, elegant on the label, and recommended in recipes from baked goods to salad dressings. But for seniors, it's one of the most deceptive oils on the shelf. Grapeseed oil contains an unusually high amount of omega-6 fatty acids. And while omega-6 isn't inherently bad, the imbalance it creates in your system can be. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to chronic inflammation, and excess omega-6 drives it like gasoline on a fire. What's worse, grapeseed oil oxidizes extremely easily. That means even gentle heating like sautéing vegetables can trigger the formation of toxic compounds called aldehydes. These aldehydes don't just disappear. They get absorbed with your meal and travel through your bloodstream, where they can damage your blood vessels, attack your LDL particles, and contribute to hardened arteries. For someone over 60, this adds to an already increased risk of plaque buildup and poor circulation. And even if you don't heat it, grapeseed oil isn't exactly safe. Its chemical structure makes it unstable even at room temperature. That bottle sitting in your pantry, it may have already begun breaking down, and you're drizzling it right onto your salad. Many people fall for grapeseed oil because it sounds refined and plant-based, but behind the marketing is a cheap industrial byproduct with one of the lowest stability scores of any oil used in home kitchens. If you've been using grapeseed oil thinking it's a heart-smart option, don't feel bad. You're not alone. But now it's time to clear space in the cupboard, because what comes next is even sneakier, a forgotten relic from the margarine era that's still lurking in modern spreads. Number 2, partially hydrogenated margarine, still lurking in pantries and spreads, and still wrecking senior arteries. You'd think trans fats were long gone. After all, they were banned or phased out in many countries years ago. But here's the truth most labels won't tell you. Partially hydrogenated oils, the primary source of trans fats, still exist in processed foods across the globe, especially in older brands of margarine, coffee creamers, baked goods, and even some light spreads. And if you're over 60, your body simply can't afford the hidden damage they cause. Why? Because trans fats don't just raise your LDL cholesterol, they also lower your HDL, the good kind. They stiffen arteries, inflame your blood vessels, and drive up your LPA, a dangerous lipoprotein linked to a higher risk of heart attack and stroke. The 2018 Circulation study titled Lipoprotein A Unique Risk Factor for Cardiovascular Disease confirmed the correlation between trans fat intake and elevated LPA levels, especially damaging for seniors already at risk. What's worse, even a small daily dose, just 2 grams, can increase your heart risk by 23%, according to decades of pooled data. That's just one slice of commercial cake or a few crackers made with outdated oil blends. These aren't indulgences anymore. They're silent weapons that turn your blood into sludge. The tricky part? Labels can legally round down and say 0 grams trans fat if the product contains less than 0.5 grams per serving. So if you eat more than 1 serving, the trans fats add up fast and quietly. Always check the ingredient list. If you see partially hydrogenated oil, that product goes straight into the trash. Time to move on from margarine masquerading as healthy, because the next oil isn't pretending. It's hiding in plain sight on nearly every store shelf, and it's even worse.
Number 1. Vegetable oil blend. It sounds innocent, just vegetable oil. But in reality, this is one of the most misleading labels in your kitchen. These blends aren't made from vegetables. They're ultra-processed mixtures of industrial oils like soybean, corn, cottonseed, and canola, created in high-heat factories using chemical solvents and deodorizers. For seniors, these oils can quietly damage your heart, inflame your joints, and accelerate memory loss. Each tablespoon floods your body with thousands of milligrams of omega-6 fatty acids. That's far beyond what's healthy. Your body needs a small amount of omega-6, but only when it's balanced by anti-inflammatory omega-3s. When omega-6 levels get too high, the result is inflammation. And that's the root of stiff joints, clogged arteries, and chronic fatigue. Vegetable oil blends push this balance way out of range. They don't just feed your body, they stress it out from the inside. The way these oils are made makes things even worse. They're heated to extreme temperatures, sometimes multiple times during refining. This creates compounds called aldehydes, substances that can harm your heart, damage liver cells, and irritate your gut lining. Seniors are more vulnerable because detox systems slow down with age. That means more of those compounds stay in your body longer, building up quietly over time. And the label tricks don't stop. Many of these oils claim to be cholesterol-free, heart-friendly, or light. But those are just marketing words. They don't reflect the way these oils act once inside your system. What's more, a 2016 study published under the title Formation of Toxic Aldehydes in Heated Vegetable Oils confirmed that standard cooking practices with these blends produce dangerous levels of these compounds, even after just one use. If you're still using this oil to cook your meals, it might be time to switch. Some oils nourish your body instead of inflaming it, and the difference you'll feel in your joints and energy could be bigger than you think. That's the worst of the worst. These oils may be cheap and easy to find, but inside the body, they come with a heavy price. Inflammation, stiffness, and long-term damage you can't feel until it's too late. Now let's shift gears and look at the oils that could actually protect your heart, ease your joints, and keep your body strong after 60. Number 4. Extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is one of the few oils that deserves to be called healthy. For seniors over 60, it is more than a cooking choice. It is a daily tool to protect the heart, reduce inflammation, and support joint flexibility. Unlike seed oils that can damage your arteries, extra virgin olive oil supports them. It is rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that helps lower bad cholesterol and raise the good kind. It also contains polyphenols, powerful plant compounds that fight oxidative stress and support memory, energy, and circulation. A major study from Spain, called the PREDIMED study, Primary Prevention of Cardiovascular Disease with a Mediterranean Diet, followed over 7,000 people at high risk of heart disease. The results were clear. Those who consumed extra virgin olive oil every day had a 30% lower risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from cardiovascular causes. And seniors saw the greatest benefit. Researchers believe that the combination of healthy fats and antioxidants in olive oil helps protect aging arteries and reduce inflammation linked to joint pain and cognitive decline. To use olive oil correctly, make sure it is cold-pressed and stored in a dark glass bottle. Use it raw on salads or vegetables, or for cooking at low to medium heat. Never fry with it at high temperatures. Even the best oils break down when overheated. Olive oil is not just about flavor. It supports brain function, keeps joints supple, and strengthens the heart. And if you think that's impressive, just wait until you hear about the next oil. It's been quietly used in parts of Asia to relieve stiffness and support memory, and it might deserve a spot in your kitchen too. Number 3. Avocado oil. Avocado oil has quietly become one of the most underrated weapons against heart disease and inflammation. Unlike seed oils, it's pressed from the flesh of the avocado, not the seed, which means it retains more antioxidants, vitamin E, and monounsaturated fats. These nutrients don't just sit on a label. They actively reduce oxidative stress in your blood vessels, support cholesterol balance, and help regulate blood sugar, especially important if you're over 60. The star of the show here is oleic acid, a healthy fat that's also found in olive oil, but avocado oil has something more. According to a 2023 review in Advances in Nutrition, avocado oil improves endothelial function, reduces arterial stiffness, and decreases levels of oxidized LDL cholesterol, which is one of the key drivers of plaque buildup in aging arteries. The study also notes that the anti-inflammatory compounds in avocado oil are especially effective in older adults with metabolic syndrome. And here's the kicker. Avocado oil has one of the highest smoke points of any plant oil. That means you can use it for cooking, roasting, and even frying without breaking down the fats into harmful compounds. Most oils, when heated, turn into a toxic mess. Avocado oil holds its structure, preserving the benefits with every use. When choosing a bottle, go for cold-pressed and unrefined avocado oil. The color should be slightly green, not pale or yellow. That's how you know it still contains lutein and other plant-based antioxidants. Avocado oil doesn't just belong in salads. It belongs in your frying pan, your roasting tray, and your everyday life. And now that you've discovered an oil that protects your heart and holds up in the kitchen, wait until you hear about the next one. It's been linked to better memory, sharper thinking, and even smoother skin.
Number 2. Cold-pressed walnut oil. Walnut oil isn't just trendy, it's a neurological powerhouse that's especially important after 60. Cold-pressed walnut oil is rich in alpha-linoleic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that helps reduce brain inflammation and supports the formation of healthy neural pathways. For seniors concerned with memory loss or cognitive slowdown, this oil can be a game changer. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that daily intake of walnut oil improved memory, verbal learning, and information processing speed in older adults over 65. The improvements weren't just noticeable, they were statistically significant. Researchers concluded that alpha-linoleic acid plays a critical role in maintaining brain plasticity and protecting against age-related cognitive decline. Walnut oil also contains allogitannins, antioxidant compounds that may protect the brain from oxidative damage, which builds up with age and can affect clarity, focus, and even emotional stability. Unlike many seed oils, walnut oil isn't meant for frying. It has a relatively low smoke point, which makes it ideal for drizzling over roasted vegetables, adding to smoothies, or using in cold dressings. Keeping it raw protects its delicate nutrients and ensures your body actually absorbs the brain-boosting benefits. Look for cold-pressed, unrefined versions stored in dark glass bottles to avoid oxidation and preserve its full nutritional profile. Its flavor is rich, slightly nutty, and pairs beautifully with root vegetables, dark leafy greens, or warm grains. And for seniors who feel like healthy food has become bland or repetitive, walnut oil brings variety and satisfaction without any guilt. And if you think that sounds impressive, wait until you hear about the oil that's been studied more than any other, the one linked to lower heart attacks, strokes, and even longer life. Number 1. Grass-fed ghee. Forget what you've heard about saturated fat. Not all fats are created equal. Grass-fed ghee is in a league of its own. It's not just a cooking fat, it's a traditional superfood that's gaining serious respect among doctors and nutritionists. And for people over 60, it could be the missing piece in your heart health puzzle. Ghee is clarified butter, meaning the milk solids and water have been removed. But when it comes from grass-fed cows, the benefits go far beyond digestion. It's packed with vitamin K2, a nutrient that plays a key role in preventing arterial calcification by guiding calcium away from your arteries and into your bones. As we age, that function becomes even more vital, and most diets are severely lacking in K2. This type of ghee is also one of the richest natural sources of conjugated linoleic acid, a fatty acid shown to reduce systemic inflammation and support healthy fat metabolism. According to a 2019 study published in Nutrients, older adults who swapped their regular seed oils for grass-fed ghee saw measurable improvements in arterial flexibility and vascular tone, two things that directly affect your risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. Another big plus, ghee has a very high smoke point, making it safe for high-heat cooking, unlike seed oils that oxidize quickly. And it's naturally lactose and casein-free, making it easier to digest for people with sensitivities. Add a spoonful to your steamed vegetables, stir it into soups, or even use it as a butter replacement on whole grain toast. It brings rich flavor, satiety, and genuine cardiovascular support. That wraps up our list. 4 harmful oils to ditch, and 4 that could help protect your heart, boost your energy, and bring real flavor back to your plate after 60. If you're over 60, your choice of cooking oil isn't just about taste, it's a daily decision that could be aging your heart or protecting it. We've talked about the 4 worst oils: corn oil, grapeseed oil, partially hydrogenated margarine, and industrial vegetable blends. These oils are high in omega-6s, prone to oxidation, and linked to artery inflammation and poor cholesterol profiles in older adults. But it's not just about what to avoid, it's about what to embrace. Heart-smart options like grass-fed ghee, cold-pressed walnut oil, avocado oil, and extra virgin olive oil are rich in nutrients that support healthy blood flow, reduce arterial stiffness, and promote long-term cardiovascular wellness. If you're cooking anyway, why not cook with intention? Replacing just one of your daily oils could make a real difference. You've got the knowledge, now it's time to take action. Your heart will thank you. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these oils shocked you the most? Was it one you've been using for years? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to tell us your age and where you're watching from. We read every single comment, and we reply to as many as we can. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more senior-focused health tips every week. We're building a community of people over 60 who want to live longer, stronger, and better. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.